Okay, so is David back?
I don't believe so.
Okay. We'll just carry on talking about Nudist while we're waiting for him
100%, don't stop. I don't want him to come back.
then. How about you, Trinity? Have you seen any Nudists in your life?
No, but shockingly, I managed to dodge that bullet.
I'm going to go and seek some out now just so I can share the experience with you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yes, you were there too. And you saw them and you pointed at them.
Dad, what's that?
That's the bicycle. Hope that's what you're pointing at.
Captain American.
We've just been talking about the nudist parade up in London that we happened to witness.
Oh.
I'm jealous. If you didn't already suspect.
I'll be jealous if you were.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you should be, yeah.
Get your tats out.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to assume that Charlotte isn't going to be attending, because she still doesn't have a laptop. So put Natalie's upstairs with Mara at the minute, so we might as well get started. Otherwise we'll probably be waiting until midnight. Okay. So it's been a while since we last met, so does anyone want to recap what happened last time?
We said
Werewolves.
Yeah, werewolves.
Yeah, the Big Daddy just came out and I don't think we were prepared.
Yeah,
Werewolves, fire, and werewolf daddy.
Yeah.
Matt, I found the name for the episode.
What, nudist parade or?
Oh no!
Okay, so I did originally have all of like the initiatives written down and stuff, but I accidentally overrode them with a different campaign. So I'll get everyone to re-roll initiative. But before we do that, Liam, on going through my notes and stuff, I realised I did quite a substantial cock up. Not the usual type of cock up either. But
Not the good kind.
yeah, unfortunately not. It's a rather boring kind, unfortunately. So, when you wanted to plant your beans, I told you it would take a full, however long to plant them. But then I realised that you had actually used them in a combat, and I did them instantly. So I'll put, what do you call it? I'll retcon the timing for them being planted and stuff, and to just make it instantaneous.
Ooh,
So if you want to plant one now, I'll allow it.
spicy beans. Love that.
Okay.
So it'll always just be instant cast, like, from now, or?
Yeah, from now on it will just be an instant cast.
Excellent.
So do you want to plant one now, or you go leave it?
Yeah, should we do the initiatives first and then go on a turn, or?
I'll allow this as your action before the turn.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Absolutely, I will never say no to chucking beans. Let me get a D100. Bop. I got a 55.
Alright, so let's see what that does. Bag of beans. 55. 1d4 plus 8 bright pink toads call forth, and whenever a toad is touched, it transforms into a large or small monster of the GM's choice.
Yes.
Wait.
Okay. And what was that rolling for numbers? A number of toads?
1d4 plus 8.
Oh, D4. That's a 9 toads.
Alright. 3.
Anyone else's character should have it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's toad this bitch up.
Okay, right, so can I get initiatives from everyone then, please?
I rolled 4 for my initiative.
So how much?
4.
You do get advantage on your initiatives, remember?
Maybe it's not a 4. Oh, maybe it's a 9. Not too much better.
Mine is 19.
19.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
We'll just say that you were too distracted by the pink toads to be.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
Then Totem got 19. Here. Morella got 9.
9.
And Onyx, what did you get?
I got 13.
Lovely. Here, stop it. Stop it. I'm not hungry.
I'm more curious as to what they're going to turn into when you touch them all.
I get the feeling that the werewolf's just going to run over them all. We're just going to have a bunch of monsters as well as the werewolf to deal with.
It's just power charge forward and hit all 9 at once.
Alright, so, so, Kashan, can I get you to roll again, please?
Yes, sir. 16. Nothing.
Okay, so, Kashan, you go first.
Cool.
Your first action isn't to go and punch a toad, then it's the wrong action.
Well, just be aware, Olumba still has your axe.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
Uh,
Joe, no, that's my boy.
I mean, I'm going to need that, I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I do have my flame blade, but I think the silver axe might also be a good weapon to be using here. Okay. I will walk forward and retrieve my axe from Olumba. And then
Does Olumba willingly give it up?
I'm gonna, like, really childishly wrestle it, and you're gonna have to, like, pull it out of my hand.
Okay, so strength or dexterity check, please.
Oh, let's go. Oh, 19 strength.
Oh no.
Ooh.
21.
Oh, okay, fine.
I accept that, you know, Olumba is who he is. I anticipated there would be some resistance. And then, have I seen this thing yet? I
No.
can't remember.
But
Like, I remember it being there. It's
Maybe who's seen it?
can you see it now from where you are?
I cannot, but I can see all the like frogs and stuff. Did we get warned that it was here?
Right, so it
Yeah.
appeared, but Olumba technically was reluctant to reveal that it was there, and then then gave a cryptic description of the werewolf itself. Basically just saying a very large werewolf was on its way towards you.
The daddy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose that now that I have my axe, I will, as soon as I can't see where it's coming from, I'll attempt to like regroup it a little bit, and then I'll hold an action ready to maybe throw a javelin at it or something.
Okay. Okay. You gonna do anything as a bonus?
I don't know if it was still active, so I'll activate my. Actually, no, I'll keep holding my bonus action for this round.
Yeah, for some reason D&D Beyond has reset all of you as if you've had a long rest. So,
Mine's still fine.
okay, because it's done that with Tortum and Mariela.
Still slightly damaged.
No, mine's fine.
Okay.
Spell slot wise, I'm okay. I don't know if I took
Take
damage.
a-
I think I was fine.
Have we got enough time for a quick long rest? You know?
It's a blessing.
In the midst of battle, get the campfire out.
By the werewolf, just toast some marshmallows.
Invite him to come chill. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're holding an action, yeah?
Yeah, I'm holding my action because I've got like new things I can do with bonus actions too. So yeah.
Okay, right.
Actually, I will. I tell you what. As my bonus action, I'm going to activate the storm room,
Okay, cool.
which means I can't be surprised as long as I'm not incapacitated.
Okay.
It also gives us advantage on wisdom save. No, not the intelligence saves.
Okay. You're also coming quite quietly on Discord as well.
Oh, my bad. Is that better?
Yeah, much.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
My headphone was at the side of my head. That's my bad.
You obviously had a very strange shaped head.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So. Right, so Tordum is going to summon her mini meteors. Just going to cast that at 3rd level. So she's now got her meteors. And also she can't see but the creature, so she is going to go over and basically just chill with you guys. Right, so it's the werewolf's turn now, and it is basically just going to 1, 2, 3. Okay. I still can't see that, ironically. Okay, so Liam, would you like to describe what the werewolf has just done?
He's touched a various selection of froggos, and I'm eagerly awaiting transformation. I'll get you in due course.
Okay, so that's 5 frogs that have been triggered.
Wow.
Okay. Large or small? Okay, so we have. So for that one, we have a griffin. For this one, we have a water elemental. For that one, we have a monster rabbit. For this one, we have a properly sized cockatrice, as opposed to the type of cockatrice you fought before. And for that one, a creeper.
Nice.
Okay. So the werewolf, having basically triggered all of these creatures, but basically just finds itself surrounded by all of these monsters, and the creeper, in his infinite wisdom, is going to explode. Okay, let's None of you are within 20 feet of it. Okay, so basically all the monsters now need to do saving throws. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, all of the toads, ironically. So
Does this cast as touching the rest of the toads?
well, the explosion will. So
Yeah. Nice.
Also, technically, you know, the pieces of the creeper.
okay, so that's
Add the
9
next
d20s. Okay, so the werewolf and ironically the rabbit were the only ones that saved that. But unfortunately, the rabbit, even with half of the damage taken, is still completely annihilated by this creeper exploding. Okay, so the rabbit is dead. Da-da-da. The water elemental. Everything loads. Right, I'm just going to quickly put in HP and stuff like that, so give me a minute.
A lot of actions to take care of.
Yeah.
Damn those beans.
It was the monster match.
The griffin.
No monster match.
Okay, so the creeper is now gone. And okay, so now I just need to figure out what the other four are turning into. Okay, so that one will turn into a water weird. Right, this isn't a basilisk, this is just a giant snake.
I like that you had to clarify.
Yes, because they're both comforting.
Well, there was an episode where these guys were in the sewers and had to fight off 5 basilisks. So,
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
And then a lady with a rifle came and killed him.
well done. Where's the... And a hyena. Okay. Let me just sort out HP again, then I'll be able to sort out how much damage the exploding creeper did.
Were they polymorphed frogs or something?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, by the way.
You have to speak
Hi,
up.
Nana.
I'm trying to follow this one's on the edge of sleep. I may have got both of them down to sleep.
Okay, so the hyena is instantly killed, I can tell you that much. The cockatrice.
Maybe we should just summon lots and lots and lots of creepers next time.
I mean, there was nothing that said that they couldn't all be the same monster.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah, I should.
Chain explosion.
Yeah, I should probably have. I should probably have thought of that like, before I did all of this. But I was like over the weekend thinking, should I like do tokens for all of the different types of animals that could appear in this, given what's likely to happen? I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Okay, so the grenade, the creeper, has done 15 damage to all of these creatures. So $43. 13. 45. Okay, but the elemental has also taken some damage. The werewolf, however, just simply takes this damage and doesn't acknowledge it in the slightest.
Great.
So the cloud of smoke from the explosion just comes up, and just almost immediately, its massive paw just comes out and just swipes at the cockatrice that's in front of it. Which hits, and this thing does. Okay, and it basically just grabs the cockatrice by its neck and just breaks it in half with its two massive hands. So the cockatrice is now dead. I'm over here for everything else. It then is going to attack the elemental, being the only thing that's in front of it. But Liam, because I've got all these creatures to deal with now, can you be in control of the Earth Elemental?
Yes.
But for all intents and purposes, this creature is neutral towards you and the party. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not a automatic ally.
Oh yeah.
And it has 111 health.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's going to attack with its claw for a hit, and it is going to do... Right, in terms of damage, I won't be rolling damage. I'll just give the averages for their attacks, simply because I'll be rolling dice all night. So it is going to do 15 damage, but it's resistant to bludgeoning attacks, so that's 7 damage first.
Plus.
Then another hit for another 15, 7 damage again.
Yeah.
And then, being really frustrated that it hasn't yet gone down, it's then going to try and just bite its head off. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And it's going to try and take a massive bite at its head for 10 damage.
Ooh.
Okay. It's then going to get extremely pissed off at the fact that it still isn't down, and it's then just going to let out this blood-curdling howl into the darkness around you. So can I get a wisdom saving throw from all of you, please?
Oh no.
Stone.
How wise am I? Okay.
Head. Not so wisdomous.
What are you rolling?
I add
Wisdom.
nothing. Ooh, 14.
Sorry?
14 for me.
Okay. But everybody, and I mean everybody here, including all the animals, has failed this roll. So all of you are now suffering the effects of being frightened by this creature. And
Ooh, what is
and it seems to have this sort of like resonance. But this howl just seems to have this resonance, and it just and it burrows right into your head, and you just can't make sense of anything around you. Almost as if like a flashbang has gone off. So you guys are also stunned for this round.
Jesus.
We just
With the reaction I held, I can't give
for one round, yeah.
myself advantage. I'm gonna give it another go. I might as well, seeing as.
So you're coming in quite quietly again.
Sorry. So with the reaction I held, my storm rune for 1 minute gives us the ability to make me or a creature that makes an attack roll, save and throw, or ability check. And I can use my reaction to give advantage or disadvantage. So I give myself advantage, and I roll a 3. So never mind. I'm still frightened.
Alright. But some of you might have put advantage against put the effects of being frightened. I'm not entirely sure which one of you it is.
I don't think it's me.
Morello is being charmed. Yours is being blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Tordum doesn't have any. Kashan, is it you?
No, I don't have. Not that I'm aware of.
Onyx?
It's me.
Okay, yep. So if you want to give yourself advantage on that and reroll.
I think that's a no.
No advantage.
Trinity?
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I thought I said I don't have anything against the
Okay.
frightened debuff. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Alright. So that's its turn. And so initiative. Right, so Onyx, you're up next.
Just what I love. Cool. What do I do? Okay. Well, can I even see the thing? That's the issue.
Well, let me just
Let's check.
quickly refresh on what being stunned is, because after McKelly left the group, I kind of just forgot it, because that was pretty much the only reason why people were getting stunned. So, okay, so... Oh, okay. Olumba, you have advantage on resisting the stun.
Yeah.
So if you want to give yourself advantage on that.
Wait, does it tell me that? I knew not of such thing.
Sorry?
I didn't know that. Where is it? I tell you that.
In your saving throws, you have... you have advantage on dex saves against being incapacitated, not wisdom ones. Sorry.
Is it wisdom saving throws?
Yes.
I have proficiency in wisdom.
Yes.
Is that anything?
Yeah, just adds to your score.
Oh.
Okay, so all of you are stunned, so you can't move. But you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attacks against you have advantage. But however, it doesn't say anything about so you're also incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions. But what you can do is sort of hold your reactions for a time when you become unfrightened, if that makes sense.
Okay. That's probably all I can do then.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Frank, who is also frightened, isn't going to do anything. Olumba, but you're also stunned and frightened. Mariela's also stunned and frightened. So top of the round, back up to Kashan. You guys are no longer frightened.
No, I thought it was stunned.
I'm
Yeah.
not afraid anymore.
Yep, it's run with it, please.
Well, that was terrifying. Right, okay. I am going to. What am I going to do? Right, I've got my hand axe back in my inventory. I'm going.
Can you now see it?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see 2 here, so I can see half of the water on it, most of the world, and all of the earth on it. I don't really want to get like too up front with this thing just yet, so I'm gonna. Okay, maybe I kind of have to. I don't really have a lot.
You've summoned your meteors. Six.
Okay, I'm gonna, you know what, stuff it. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my last giant smite that I have available to me during this period of long rest. How? Oh, he is actually like just out of range. Okay. Right, stuff it. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Have I used my breath weapon? Yes, I have. Okay, I can still catch fireballs though. Aha! Alright, okay, cool. So I am going to move a little bit closer, not all the way closer. I'm gonna still stay a little bit back. And I'm gonna use my ability to now spit fire at people. And I'm gonna use the firebolt cantrip that I have. So it is plus 8 to hit. So does 18 hit?
Yep. Sorry, the werewolf you're attacking.
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, that hits.
and then 2d10. I swear I keep misplacing all my d10s. 7 and 6. So 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage, yeah.
Yes, sir. And that's kind of me for now. I don't have anything else I can kind of chuck at it or.
Alright then. So, Tordem, you're up.
Okay.
And for the record, Tordem's barrel died in the previous session.
no.
So-
Aw.
Sorry, my finger is actually in a baby's mouth right now.
but she, but ironically, she's still got quite a high AC because she's a lizard person.
We're stuck in a baby's mouth. Can't, biting. If I put myself there,
Mm-hmm.
I want to throw some acid at the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm throwing a vial of acid at it. Acid splash. It needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
12.
So it failed.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 7 acid damage.
7, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hurl a meteor at it.
Just one meteor.
Yeah, when I can get to the... What level did I cast it at?
Level 3.
just to make sure I roll the right dice. 9 damage
9 damage, yeah.
from meteor.
So that is... Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
No, I've moved. I've taken a bonus action. I've taken an action.
Alright then, so... The wolf is going to take its turn, and it is... Realising it's just surrounded by all these different creatures, so it's just going to just go to town on all of them. So it's going to attack the griffin first. With one of its claw attacks. And that does 15 damage to the griffin. Then it's going to attack the earth elemental again. And it's even though it's a really massive swipe, it glances off its stone armor. Then it's going to attack the water weird. And critted. So that's 30 damage against that. And then it's going to try and bite the water elemental. For another... For 20 damage, but because it's made out of water, that doesn't necessarily apply the full damage. That's only 10 damage. Okay, so Onyx, you're up.
Awesome. So no longer frightened or anything, right?
No longer frightened and incapacitated, you can move as normal.
Oh, finally. That's such a blessing. I can shoot from... No. Yeah? No. Okay.
There are a lot of things in the way.
Why does everything have to be in the way? Damn. Okay.
I mean, if you had the high ground, that'll be another matter.
I could.
How good at climbing am I?
What's your favourite terrain?
I think that's grasslands, I think. Let's have a look. Please say it tells me. No, that doesn't tell me. Traits. Yeah, grassland and mountain, of course, as you do.
Okay.
I can use my reaction to give you advantage on the ability check to climb something, if you want to give it a try.
You don't have to, it's okay.
I am happy to help make use of our object.
So, do you want to try and climb?
Sure, I'll go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay,
boy.
so either athletics or acrobatics, depending on how you want to get yourself up there.
Thank you for giving me the alternative. Wow. Let's have a look then. That's a solid 9. Wow. My dice let me down.
Okay, so it's a bit of a struggle. Like, you miss your footing a bit, but you do still manage to climb up. So I'll count that as one of your actions.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're now on this building.
Ooh.
But because of the way dynamic lighting works, it will actually put you inside the building. But,
Yeah,
but you're on the roof.
Okay, thank you. And that's my action. What can I do?
So, but you can see over the corpses of the werewolves and all of your comrades to get a clear shot at the werewolf, but this building is still somewhat in the way, so you will need to adjust your aim slightly, or your position on top of the roof.
So I just need to shuffle like a couple of feet, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Basically, if you move there, for example, you'd have a clear shot.
Awesome. I shall go here then. That should be fine. I can only do bonus action though now, right? Just to be.
You've got your second attack action and your bonus action.
I completely forgot I had that. So sorry. Then yes, I will definitely try and shoot at this damn thing.
Do you want to use your bonus for Hunter's Mark?
Do I have the spell slots? I do. Oh, yay! That's exciting. Yes, then definitely.
Okay. The werewolf, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You mean not?
Okay. So roll to hit. You'll hit automatically, but roll to see if you get a crit.
Okay. Let me just take off the spell slot. Black. And it is. Oof. That was.
I take it that's not a crit.
11 total.
It didn't sound it.
No, I got a 2 on the dice, so definitely no.
Okay. So what arrow are you shooting with?
My silver one.
Sure. Okay, so roll to hit with put your arrows.
So that's an 8. That's 11 damage.
Okay. You know what, I give up on this thing. I connected my put my tablet to my screens in an attempt to give myself a third screen specifically for health and stuff like that, but it's just so laggy now, so I give up. Okay, so that's the damage to it. You notice it's taking all of these. It's been taking all of these hits. It doesn't seem to acknowledge them at all. But so some of the fire attacks and stuff is left like burn marks and scorching on its fur. Like there's streams of smoke coming out. But this arrow has just sunk straight into his chest, and it is also giving off this faint wisp of smoke, like it's burning through something, but it just doesn't seem to be acknowledging that it's taking any damage.
Okay. I'll probably rally that to everyone saying is this thing more abnormal than the others? Well, other than its sheer size, obviously.
Okay, so is that your turn
I
then?
didn't really notice it was bigger.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Right, so Kashan, can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have to be detailed. Seriously, what is one everywhere? Perception. P. 2.
Sorry?
I get to add 2, which gives me a total of 4.
Okay. Even with that score, you can see it is bigger.
Oh, okay. Now that you mention it.
Okay, so it's Frank's turn. So it's Frank's turn, but given that Olumba hasn't told Frank to do anything, he's not going to do anything.
I was too scared last turn, I couldn't.
Okay, right, so... Bear with me while I do nothing at all.
Excuse me.
Where have the tokens that I'm not doing anything with gone? Oh, here they are.
I feel like he's lying. I just have this feeling.
What was your first clue? Okay, right, so... Olumba, you're up. After that event that didn't happen.
Ah, yes. Right, okay. I want to use my alpha ability and shatter just behind the werewolf. I got a 60-foot radius of where I can put it, so I'm gonna just pop it right behind, and it's gonna hit around in 10 feet and hopefully hit as few of my code minions as possible.
Sure. So you basically put it in 60 foot. You basically put it within a 60 foot of you, and then it's 10 feet from there. So it'll basically be. If you mark on one of the corners of the squares where you want it to be, and then it's from 2 squares from that point.
I just drew a line on the screen. I don't know how to take it off. Oh,
There we go.
there we go. You do it. Okay. I try to get. Look. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yes. So I'm just literally just gonna put it in the, like in the first square behind.
So put
Like 5
so like on
behind.
this corner here.
Just yeah.
Okay, right. So that would then square. So give me a sec.
So like 10 foot out of that.
Basically, everything in that radius now suffers the effects of shatter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, roll damage.
Okay, so bonk. I got 17 for my roll. 17 lightning damage.
17 damage. Okay. Right. So first off, everyone needs to do. Right, succeeded.
You make
Failed.
Constitution
Failed.
save and throw.
Okay, so the werewolf succeeded. The 2 water creatures didn't. So. So how much damage was it? Sorry.
17.
17 damage. Okay. This water weird is dead. Just gets blown away in by this sudden ray of sound, and this one looks diminished but is still functional. And then the werewolf. That'll be 9 damage. Yep. Right. Alright, and then that is shatter gone. Okay, so that's your first action.
And I determined whether it affected the werewolf in any way, or like other attacks it kind of didn't really do all that much.
Yep, but as a matter of fact, that actually did quite a bit. And even though that's but even though that you sort of can tell it succeeded, but you can see that even though it succeeded, it did do a lot of damage to it, and you can actually see this sort of stream of blood coming out of one of its ears.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
So basically, it succeeded its Constitution save, but which saved it from less damage. But the damage it did was still substantially greater than what it should have been because it saved. If that makes sense.
Yes, yeah. I'll relay to the team the effectiveness of lightning if they have potential follow-ups of a similar nature.
You mean thunder?
Thunder.
No.
Thunder, lightning, hand in hand, really. No.
Alright, so that's your first action. So, but what would you like to do as your action and bonus?
I want to make sure I also tell Frank to fight the werewolf. So he's not just idly standing by while we eventually die.
Just absolutely die.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell him to go fight the werewolf as best he can.
Okay, so that's a free action.
Brilliant. I'm gonna. Oh, how How far can I move in my turn?
You have 40 feet. So it's 8
wait.
squares.
Okay, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna enter a rage and walk up to it.
Okay, so you basically just like vault over the dead werewolf that's in front of you, squeeze past the elemental, just climb over the cockatrice's body, plonk yourself next to a griffin and a werewolf, and then just go, I'm really pissed off with all this claustrophobia.
Yeah, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Yeah.
I'm
and then I'm
British,
gonna try
I know
and
how
go
to queue. Dunk.
Go for a swing with some silver.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, yes. I've got a 25 to hit, hopefully.
Lovely. Yep.
Bloody brilliant. And that's for 8 damage.
Okay, is that plus your rage damage?
Yes.
Okay, are you divine furying that?
Oh, yeah, I will. I always forget about that. Yeah, so I'm going to Divine Fury that as well for another 10 damage.
Oh, lovely. Your divine fury, is that necrotic damage?
It's necrotic damage, it is.
Lovely. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's your turn done?
Yes.
Okay, so Morella is up next. Is anyone looking particularly hurt?
Not right now.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I am okay.
I'm 28 at 42,
Right, okay.
so I'm just off halfway.
Right.
Lightning and the thunder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so sorry, 1 sec. 3 as a 1. 4, 5, 6. Okay, she's going to use her level 4 spell slot and cast Bless at level 4. So all of you, including Frank, now get the plus D4 to your attack roll or saving throw.
Yes.
And then she's going to send a spiritual weapon into this corner and is going to whack itself against the werewolf. How much damage did it take? 1d8. Plus 2, so that is 8 damage. Lovely. Okay, so now all of the creatures now being freed from being scared to go take their turn. So, having just been attacked by the werewolf, the griffin and the water weird are going to attack it. Okay. That's a miss. And a hit. Okay, so the griffin is just going to try and claw at the werewolf, and it does so for 6 damage. The water elemental is just going to try and slam it with its watery hand. It's a hit and a hit. Okay, so in total that's 13 damage. 24. But the cockatrice is going to be quite interested in the spiritual weapon. There's just a couple of stars floating above its head, so it's going to try and peck at it. And the constrictor snake is going to make its way around the building, having seen something of moderate interest to it.
Oh, wait, what?
Nothing. Okay, so back up to the top of the round. That's you, Kashan.
Okay. I'm gonna step onto where the cockatrice was, and I'm gonna start taking some swings with my silver axe at this werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we do? Okay, so. First one's 17, does that hit?
Is that plus anything?
That's including my plus.
Oh, that's a no.
Are you going? Do you want to apply your bless to it?
Oh, yes, I forgot about plus.
Okay. So yeah, 1d4.
It's an extra 3, so 20.
Yep. So that hits.
Cool. Alright, so that is 11 damage, and then I'll add my d6 to my giant might to this one. So that's another 5. So 15 damage on the first hit.
Lovely. Okay, so second check.
I'll take another swing. That's better. 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And another 9 damage from that.
9 damage total.
So 24 damage total with my silver axe.
24.
Yeah, I was splitting it up per attack, so 9 damage from your second attack here.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anything as a bonus?
No, I'm going to keep a hold of my reactions and stuff, and my bonus actions.
Are you still holding your flame blade, by the way?
Good question. I did have it at the end of the last session, I think.
I can't remember how long it goes for. Let me have a look.
It has up to a 10-minute duration. So
Yeah, so I'll say yes. So you got that in your offhand if you want to do.
You know what? Yeah, stuff it. Let's go. That's a crit on the flame blade.
Lovely.
You know what, Matt? Great shout. Excellent calls. Fantastic calls. I'm gonna change up the d6s just for this. Take a couple of you guys. Alright, that's a 5, a 4, and a 3, ironically. So 7, 12, 24 damage. Am I doing math right there? 5 plus, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to work out what the math is.
So 24 fire damage.
Okay. Right. But I've also just realised that the elemental hasn't taken its turn. So whenever Olumba takes his turn, but do 2 rounds for the elemental. So rather, I take Kashan's turn's now finished.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to take an elemental turn now?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll let Liam do it. He's the man in control of the element.
Yeah. So the elemental is basically hostile towards everybody now.
Why?
Is he going to be most hostile towards the werewolf because the werewolf's been fighting that is?
Yes, the werewolf has been attacking it, so it's now attacking it back. But it is also aware that it's surrounded by people who aren't earth elementals as well. So, but it may end up being hostile towards you, Kashan, now that you're closer to it.
Okay.
Spicy.
Very spicy. Also, what's the opportunity I can tame this griffin? I know we have things going on, but, just throw it out there.
I'll let you roll for it when the time comes. As I rapidly look up the rules for taming griffins. Okay, so the elemental gets 2 attacks. If you want to roll those, Liam.
What am I rolling?
Put a d20 plus 8.
A d20 plus 8. Nice. Big damage. Ooh. That's 24.
Okay, and another one?
Does it get bless or?
No, it wasn't blessed. Only you guys were.
Damn. 24. Okay. And then go again another one.
Yeah, and another one.
Another one.
That was a 15.
Okay, so the first one hit. So can I get 2 d8s plus 5, please?
Indeed.
So I'm just moving my token around. So I was thinking, Kashan's where the truce is, isn't it?
Yeah. 12.
Alright, so this thing basically just punches the werewolf straight in the face, knocking out one of its teeth, but as soon as it does, the werewolf basically just looks back, and you can just immediately see the tooth grows back.
Nice.
Regeneration.
Okay, right, so that's its turn now, so Tordum, you're up.
Right, I might be able to help with the regenerating thing, or rather stop it regenerating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it.
Mm-hmm.
Roll, sorry, just rolling rolls and dice. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it takes roll damage first. 12 necrotic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it cannot regenerate by any form. It cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn,
Lovely.
and the hand is stuck to it.
Okay. There's a picture of a hand that I can use. Yes. Alright. And you now have your meteors.
I'm going to throw a couple of meteors. So find a meteor thingy. I'm going to throw 2 meteors at it, so we've done 3 meteors in total left.
Yep, three in total, so you've got 3 again.
Well, the first dice roll was 10. The
Mm-hmm.
second one, it's sort of frozen on me.
Just roll another one.
There you go. 17 in total.
17 damage, lovely.
And then it said it can't regenerate any stuff.
Okay. Right, so as this hand just closes on the werewolf, its fur suddenly stands on end like it's gone through a cold blast, and suddenly it seems to realise that it's suffered all of these injuries, and you can see cuts and gashes and burns just suddenly appearing all across its chest. And it now seems to be appreciating the fact that it's hurt.
Good. That is good.
Okay. So the alpha is going to attack next, and it is going to attack you, Kashan,
Great.
for one of its attacks. So, so it's going to swipe at you with its massive claw first. Does a 28 hit you?
Does a 28? That's a great question. Fantastic question. What does she give me extra AC? Yeah, 28 hits. Weird, I know, but I wasn't expecting it either.
Well, what actually is your AC?
21.
Okay, great.
I
So-
can't cast shield to get myself +5.
Well, this is the thing.
Optimal, I
No.
thought.
This is the thing, though. But the shield stacks, okay? And Tordum also has shield as one of her spells. Yeah, for your staff of defense. So both of you can cast shield.
I don't
Bring.
think you've given me the stuff.
I'll see how I take the things to it. I'll be alright, I'm sure.
Okay, so that will be 10. Sorry, wait. Where is it? 16 damage on that hit.
Okay.
He's then going to take a swipe at Olumba.
Oh no.
Does 26 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that does 13, 19, and then half that because you're raging, so 9 damage to you.
I'll take that 9.
It's then going to swipe at the griffin for a crit. That's 9. Yeah, so that thing is dead. It just sort of swipes it so hard that its head falls off.
I've got to look that separately, that's why I can't find it on the list.
Okay, and then it's going to attempt to bite the water elemental. And that is 12s. So 15. That's 21 damage to it, but as a water elemental it's slightly resistant. There we go. Okay, so that's the werewolf taking its turn. Onyx, you're up.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how many arrows I actually have now. That might help. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it,
Sure.
hopefully, if I don't fail it.
Okay, so you've got 2 arrow attacks, both of which are guaranteed to hit, but roll anyway to see if you get crits.
Alrighty. This one. The first is the no,
Mm-hmm.
because that's 14. Second one, 17 plus 9. I can't do maths.
It still hits, so don't worry. So yeah,
Nice.
roll 2 hits. I assume you're doing your silver arrows?
Of course.
Yep.
But it is. 8 plus 4. So the first one is 12 damage.
Yep.
Second one is 11 damage. Wow, nice.
Alright. Anything as a bonus?
No. I did Hunter's Mark it right.
Yes. So you can basically apply your Hunter's Mark damage to both of those attacks.
Nice, okay. Is that 2 separate rolls or just 1 roll?
2 separate ones. 1
Cool.
per attack.
First one is 5. And the second one is 1.
So how much damage in total?
That'll be extra 6 in total.
Alright. Easy. Okay. Alright. Bear with me one moment. Okay, right. So it's now Frank's turn. Now, the thing is, Olumba, when you give an instruction to Frank, you need to be very specific about what you specifically want him to do. You said you told him to attack the werewolf. You didn't specify which werewolf you wanted him to attack.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no.
So, with that in mind, he is going to basically make a pose like Iron Man, as it were, and he's then going to take off in flight and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in around the corner and into the darkness.
Oh boy.
And then you just hear the sounds of a scimitar striking. Okay, and then you hear the sounds of electricity building up.
What the fuck?
Wow.
As he does his lightning damage. Ooh, lovely. Okay. So, okay. So that's Frank's turn done.
Well done, Frank. Just what I wanted.
Okay. Okay, so around the corner of that building appears a werewolf just running full pelt towards the battle. Then from this area comes another one. And then this one comes charging in around here.
Panic.
Okay, so this one's going to make an attack against this giant snake. How many attacks do they get? Okay. Right, so both of those hits. Does 6, 9, 7, 10. Okay. 32. Right. Okay, and then this one is going to attack, or attempt to attack Tordum. Missed and hit. Okay, so it's going to try and bite you, Tordum.
Okay.
28. Okay, so that is 5 damage.
Okay.
And can I get a Constitution saving throw from you, please?
I'll do roll. That's 5, 6, 7, 5.
Okay. Right, so, and then something may or may not be happening,
Oh no.
Do I need to be worried?
but Frank has taken some damage.
Do I need to be worried about my failed con save?
I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Maybe.
Watch out, guys! I'm gonna come eat your brains.
Right, so... Olumba, you're up.
Brilliant. Okay. I assume that, like, I can't tell Frank to do anything or command Frank in any way right now.
He's a bit too far away from you. I mean, you can just like generically shout, but as to whether or not he'd obey you is another matter.
Okay.
Okay.
And it would also take an action, given that you're raising your voice to shout.
Yeah, I'll put all my energy into just trying to slice me some flesh
Mm-hmm.
right in front. So. Damn it. Like a plus. Does a 17 hit?
Do you want to apply your bless?
I already have.
Okay, then no, that doesn't hit.
I forgot to roll blessed. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll go for my second action then. Is just
Any of them.
try again.
Sorry.
Okay. That's gonna hit a 31 to hit.
Just, but yeah, that hits.
Is that a crit?
Wait, God damn it. For 11 damage. 11.
11 damage, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm gonna Divine Fury that for an additional 7 damage.
Lovely.
Oh.
Okay, so as this makes contact, basically you hit it, and the silver embeds itself in its chest, and the fur on its body, or on the front part of its body, just falls away, almost like it's just been shaved, if that makes sense. But it's still massive, it's still muscular and terrifying, but without its fur, it does seem a little bit comical, if that makes sense.
Yeah?
Like a shaved kitten.
Yeah, but and it lets out this howl of rage, and is going to use one of its legendary actions against you.
No. Legend.
Legendary.
Does a 26 hit you?
We.
Okay, and that does quite low damage actually. That does 10 damage to you, and then half that for 5.
Brilliant. That is but a scratch.
Okay.
Oh, that was rather underwhelming.
Tanky boy.
Okay, do you want to take the elemental stun?
Yes. You remind me what I roll for the elemental attack?
Okay, so I'm assuming you're just going to continue attacking the...
Yeah, just same as before, yeah.
Okay, so 2 d20s plus 8 each.
D20s. Oh my god, you're actually kidding. 16 and a 9.
Okay, unfortunately that doesn't hit.
Rolled an 8 and a 1.
Wow.
God's sake.
This guy.
Okay, to Morella, basically hearing that Tortum has taken damage, is then going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is then going to... It's a touch spell.
Healing word is the spoken one of our hearts. Right. I have my own healing
And,
word spell, I think.
And is then going to do Prayer of Healing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so basically all three of you are going to... Oops, sorry, wrong one. You are going to get 16 points of healing.
Nice.
Love that.
And then her spiritual weapon, trying to defend itself from the cockatrice, is going to attack the cockatrice. It's a hit. How much damage does
No.
spiritual weapon do? 1d8 plus 2. 8 damage. Okay, cockatrice is looking very battered now.
Good.
Right.
This is good.
Okay, so now the creatures are now going to attack. So the snake is going to attack the werewolf that is attacking it. Okay, so it manages to make a bite against it, but the werewolf basically takes the bite on its arm. As the snake withdraws from it, the wound just instantly heals. The water weird is going to attempt its 2 slam attacks. Ooh, feel really guilty about that.
Why?
It's basically done its slam attacks with against the werewolf, and both of them critted, but unfortunately it's immune to bludgeoning damage, so it didn't do any damage to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then the cockatrice is going to attempt to attack the spiritual weapon. Assuming they can. Yeah, and missed. Okay. So, top of the round again, it's Kashan.
It's your boy. You know what? It's going really well so far, so I'm just going to keep on attacking this little wolf boy over here. Right, so are the silver axes doing damage? Like, can we tell?
Yes, but with the hand grasping its fur, you can see it's taken a lot of damage from the silver. It just seems to have that level of toughness that it's just been able to shake it off.
Okay, cool. I think I'm going to use my flame blade as like my main thing. I'm going to take 2 swings with that, and then I'll...
Okay, the flame blade is actually in your offhand, and
Okay.
as far as I'm aware,
Alright.
if you let go of it for any reason, it then disappears.
Alright, okay, in that case, I will, I'll do the 2 attacks with my, axe, and, then 1 with the flame blade.
Yeah, sure. So 2 axe attacks and a flame blade attack.
Okay, so I have on the axe, I got a 20 and a 21,
Yep, both of those hit.
and then 19 on the flame blade.
Yeah, all 3 of those hit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 6d6.
Yep, sure. And decide all together.
And then add 10. So, 6, 5, 3, that's 11,
11, 17.
17, 2 and a 4,
19,
23.
20.
So 33 damage in total.
33. Okay. Okay, and unlike before, the werewolf felt that and let out a yelp as you slice into this thing twice with an axe and then once with the flame blade. It lets out another yelp as you burn through its flesh and its chest.
Good. I imagine my attacks being somewhat of a whirlwind. I slash down with the axe, continue it all the way around with the flame blade, and then come back around for our axe again. And as it howls, I growl back at it.
Alright. So, Tordum, you're now up.
Yeah, the spell's worn off now because it's my turn.
Okay.
So unfortunately I can't cast that against someone in combat with that thing, am I?
Oh, you can still cast spells or whatever you want.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about to get my ass kicked by a werewolf in combat. I'm squishy.
Run! Run away!
That says I have stark defense. I'm trying to see what that is. Because that doesn't actually, it shows up, but I have to specifically look for it in my inventory.
Yeah, you might not have.
It's tuned. For some reason it doesn't show up on the other bit. I have to actually actively.
Let me have a quick look.
It's showing up on actions now, but before, it was attuned. It even said on the thing it's attuned.
Yeah, so
But it didn't show up under actions.
yeah, it's under spells as opposed to actions.
It's not under spells, it's under actions. It's like,
Yeah, you can use your action to use that as a quarterstaff, but under spells you have mage armor under first level, and then shield.
so that's what
Yeah, and shield as well under first level.
that's what Zikra was saying. I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Yeah, so mage armor wouldn't be particularly useful for you because your armor class with natural skin is 16.
I'm going to cast shield and boost it by 5.
Okay, that is a reaction for when you get hit, so you can basically hold your reaction for that if you want.
Okay, yeah, so I'm set up in case I'm hit to use that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just told it to put it on there just so I know. Yeah, it's marked it off so I know it's done.
Yep.
So I could still use an action spell.
Yes.
I should already take out this thing, but then we're really close to killing this thing. I'm going to risk using the chill touch on Alpha again.
Okay.
And just really hope we kill it.
Sure.
So that somebody can come save my squishy ass.
Okay.
22 to hit again, ironically.
Yep.
Nine damage, and it is can't regen any health at
Lovely.
all until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to throw the 3 meteors at the one in front of me,
Sure.
so I have no more meteors.
Mm-hmm.
I can get to the meteors. .22 fire damage to the one that's in front of me.
Lovely.
This one.
The blue one. Okay.
The one that's attacking me basically has taken 22 fire damage, and this guy took 9 necrotic damage, plus he's got a skeletal hand on him again.
Sure.
So he doesn't regenerate anything.
Okay. Right. So it's now the Alpha's turn. So it's going to attack Kashan again. No, Olumba, sorry. Because you've just shaved him. You've manscaped him.
Yes. Oh yes.
Which ironically brings us to our sponsor.
Do I want to know?
Okay.
Has Trin had a turn?
In that case, do we get discount codes?
Sorry.
Trin's
Trinity, have you
fair,
taken
right?
your turn?
Feels like a long time since she's taken her turn.
Trinity,
Oh, sorry.
did you take your turn last round?
No, I don't think so.
I was wondering why it's been a little while.
I know, I was saying, they're thinking it was myself thinking, hang on a minute. I don't think Trinity taking
It's
it.
fine though, don't worry.
We have a lot going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, genuinely, it's fine.
Well, I'll let you basically take a double turn on your round.
Ooh.
Okay. Right, so the Alpha is basically just going to completely and utterly wail on you, Olumba.
Nice.
So it basically gets 3 claw attacks, 1 bite attack, and then it's going to use a legendary action for an additional claw attack.
Jesus Christ.
So that's 5 attacks against you.
Are you trying to kill the team?
Good job on raging, eh?
Okay,
I've
so
decided, our GM has decided he's going to TPK us.
what's your AC? So I can just roll all the dice.
My AC is a measly 14.
Okay, right. So that hits.
And I thought I was squishy.
That hits. That doesn't hit.
Oh wow.
Hits. Yeah, so the bite missed, and all of the claw attacks hit. Okay, so. So that's 8d8.
Are you trying to kill us?
29 plus. Okay, so that's 53 damage to you, halved because you're raging.
It's a nuke.
So 26 damage to you.
Alright. Thank God that's halved.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, alright.
Right. That's everything. Yep. So now, Onyx, it's your first turn.
Yay! Okay. I'm gonna do what I'm hopefully good at and keep shooting at it. Okay, so let's see.
You are also aware of other werewolves joining in the battle? I assume you
Yeah.
are anyway.
Big scary's kind of really scary, so
Yeah.
I kind of want to deal with the big problem first.
Okay.
Okay, so that is plus. Ooh, 3 minus
Anybody
12.
know that big scary Scott in disguise?
No, I hope not.
Yeah, that'd be bad. So is it still like a guaranteed shot or not at the moment?
Nope. Punch's mark lasts for quite a while, so
Nice.
Oh.
yeah.
Depending on the level you cast it, it could go up to 12 hours.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so that one wasn't a crit. Let me roll for damage. And 8. Plus. So the first arrow does 5 damage. Man. What's Hunter's Mark gonna do? Plus another 3 with Hunter's Mark. I am using the silver arrows though still.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do the second attack. 18. Okay, not a crit. So let's do this. That is 11 damage with the second arrow.
Plus.
With another 3 on the second Hunter's Mark.
Lovely. Okay. So, as these 2 arrows basically just go thunk thunk straight into its chest, you can see that they have gone in deeper than the other arrows that you fired at it, and it's really felt the pain of these 2 shots. It's actually like made it ricochet back, like it's been shot with a gun.
Ooh.
I'm
Wow.
not shooting it.
I will, don't worry.
Okay, so it's Frank's turn, and because you can't see Frank is, it's completely irrelevant. Nothing Frank does matters because you can't see him. So,
If anything, that's more terrifying.
not even crits that may or may not be happening.
Very concerned.
Okay, so that's-
Super concerned.
even the fact that the crit that didn't happen did not get max damage or anything. So. Okay, so that's 18 damage.
Concerned, Dave is concerned.
Alright, so the werewolves are going to attack. So the one that's attacking Tordum is going to attack Tordum again.
Ready.
Okay, so his first attack, your AC beat, as did the second one.
Yay. Was that my natural AC or the improved?
Your natural AC.
Damn it.
You cast it when it happens. So So it's
So
basic.
it's prepared for whenever I.
Yeah, so basically somebody comes at you, you cast shield, and
So the next time somebody hits me that would hit over my AC, it would automatically not.
yeah, the downside of it being is that if you cast shield and then you got an opportunity attack, you wouldn't be able to take it because that's your reaction. And you can only do it once per round.
Okay.
The werewolf is going up here is going to attack the snake. Alright, so that is
I'm a snake.
okay. The snake is not looking good. Like it's all coiled up and just like snapping defensively at the werewolf. This werewolf is going to charge in and attack the cockatrice. For a crit, I'm not even going to bother doing damage because that's a crit. So this thing is dead.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
And it just eats the cockatrice whole.
So not terrifying.
Okay. And Frank didn't take any damage because Frank isn't doing anything because you can't see it, so never mind.
I wish that's how I could feel about Frank.
Okay, Olumba, you're up.
Hell yeah, let's hit some hits.
Hitting hits.
Hitting hits. Yeah, let's do it. Right, okay, so. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you what I rolled for the first one that missed. You know what I might do, actually? I'm going to use my Javelin of Lightning.
I think you've already used that.
Oh, is it gone now?
No, I mean, so in terms of your lightning
Or like
attack.
out of a charge kind of
Yeah, I
thing?
think it's run out of charge.
Oh, damn, I didn't remember using it.
That's where you use to
Okay.
destroy the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I did. Alternatively, let me try and swing again. Oh, that is a crit right there. Well, 27 to hit.
What are you using?
Silver Dex.
Sure.
And that is for 25 damage.
25 damage, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll Divine Fury on that, which will be a further 11 damage. The correct damage.
Oh, okay. Describe the kill.
Oh, yes. Okay. I will use both hands to slam down into his shaved chest. Just as deep into the chest cavity as I can possibly go.
Okay.
And then just leave him to fall.
And he falls onto the water elemental and just disappears in a big splash of water.
Yes.
Alright. So that's the Big Daddy dead. What do you want to do as your second action?
Spit on his body. I just maybe wait. Do I still have a second action? If I miss my first,
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you missed.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
done.
Sure. Okay, so if you want to do the Earth Elemental now, it's the main threat has passed, so its first point will be to sort of attack the things that are right next to it.
Oh God. Sorry, Marilla.
So yeah, 2 attacks. I mean, you can do 1 each if you like.
I'll go for both.
Yep. So put D20 plus 8 each, please.
Bosh. Okay, so first one's a 21, and the second one is a 17.
Okay, so I'll do the 21 on Kashan and 17 on Mariella.
Because that way they both hit, right? Oh wait, I'll tell you what. And I'm going to use my reaction cast shield.
Sweet miss.
Okay.
Got him.
Might as well. I mean, I was saving it for the big boy, but apparently he's dead now. So
Sorry, one sec. I'm guessing Charlotte has loads of notes in her own
Like
notebook or something, because
1 million.
she's got armor which should bring her AC up to 18, but she's not wearing it.
Oh.
So
Is that not the boob armor?
the mithril armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say, for fairness, both of those miss.
Hey.
Okay, so right, so Marilla is up. Having just been attacked by this thing, she is then going to cast a level 3 inflict wounds on it. Plus bless. Okay, so she hits on that and does 30 points of damage to it. You go get so much experience from this, guys.
So much XP.
Okay, so now the creatures are attacking. The water weird is actually going to attempt to flee now that it can, and the snake is going to try and bite the werewolf, but doesn't matter what it does because it's immune to it. So back to the top of the round, Kashan.
Okay. I can't actually see anything that's going on other than this werewolf and this werewolf, because apparently I'm blind and everyone else has eyes.
Okay.
So I will
Give me a minute.
to help Tormund.
For some reason your vision's been turned off.
Oh no! I can see, but like because of where I'm actually stood, this building's in the way of whatever's going on over here, and this building's here. So what I can see is this corpse, this corpse, the earth elemental, this corpse, this corpse, this corpse, this one here, and this fella down here.
So glad you said every single one you could see.
I can also see Olumba
Hey, dude.
and the holy weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down here. I'm gonna be sad that the griffin's dead and I don't get to play with it, and I'm gonna attack this this werewolf here.
Okay.
Okay, oh god, those are all models.
Would bless help?
Oh yeah, okay, I've got bless to add to each of these. Alright, okay. Hang on. Alright, so 3, a 2, and a 4. Okay, so 7, 8, 15 plus 4, 19 for 1. 5 plus 8 is 15 on the second, and 18 on the third.
Are these your attack rolls?
Yes.
Yep.
So 19, 15, and 18.
All of us hit.
Cool. Alright. Rolling off the d6 again. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, we've got 2 5s, 3 4s, 2 and 1. So 12, 17, 19, 21, 22 damage total.
Lovely. This thing is not looking healthy. I mean, it didn't before, but it was significantly
less.
less.
Good. This is good.
Okay, Torben, you're up.
So the alpha's dead, yeah?
Yep, the alpha werewolf is dead.
The alpha werewolf is dead. Good.
And the water elemental is fleeing, but there's still some more werewolves dotting around.
Yeah.
Oh, Onyx, your hunter's mark now no longer applies.
Sadness.
Did Onyx have her second ode turn?
And did you take a second turn?
I don't think so, but that's okay.
I love how you're keeping track of everyone else's things.
Gosh darn.
Blame Olumba, he summoned like 9 new creatures into the map.
It's
Dude.
fine, honestly, I don't mind. You guys have been doing great, so.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be the cheerleader on the sidelines.
Did someone say cheerleader?
Oh no.
Oh, we have been.
But he doesn't have Charlotte
That's
here to do
It's all over
it
now.
too, so he has to pick someone.
Trina's making up the lack of Charlotte here.
Of course. My bad, guys.
Right. Can I have a dexterity saving throw from the werewolf, please?
Failed.
Okay. It's getting fireballed, but the fireball is sort of aimed backwards, so it only hits the werewolf, and not the shaman and me.
Okay. Well,
I think
to be
by
perfectly
that rate
honest, it
it's
doesn't
there.
really matter if it does hit him because he is resistant to fire. So,
This is true.
it's a fireball, so fireball.
Oh, it was fireball, but
Okay.
thanks for.
It would be rather unfortunate if I could spit fire, but I was
2,
also
3,
like,
4,
you know.
5, 6.
I mean,
Damage
technically,
fire.
now you've told me that, I'm assuming by the sounds that everyone else was aware of this, so I wasn't.
5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's the range of the fireball going to the end of that square.
Okay. So I'm guessing this was said before I appeared.
So what?
The resistance to fire, so I'm still going to have to throw it now.
He's always been resistant to fire. He's a Dragon Ball.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the werewolf.
No. Kajam.
Oh, I thought we were talking about fireball then. Well, maybe I shouldn't throw a fireball then. 35 fire damage.
Okay, he is completely engulfed by this thing and incinerated. So,
Good. This is good.
as is. Oh, come on. This building as well. And this building is now on fire.
Hey, it's not a fight without at least 1 or 2 buildings on fire.
And then the corner of this building is also smouldering.
Unfortunately, because of the
Oh, yeah.
dark thingy, I can't actually see that.
Okay.
Technically, that should kind of increase our range of vision. But
Yeah, I can't. Getting D&D, so
Yeah.
game roll 20 to organise that is too hard. Okay.
But sorry, Kishar.
It's fine.
Your KFC is now on fire.
Oh no. Okay, I changed my mind. This is unacceptable.
Okay, so the alpha put on
It's dead.
its turn is going to come back to life, but no, Onyx, it's your turn.
Oh god, the panic. Okay.
Mark, never again.
What, bring an alpha to the mix, or
So, is this orange werewolf up here still alive, I'm guessing?
Yep, anything that doesn't have a cross in it is alive.
Nice. Oh, guess I know who I'm shooting at next.
Nice.
Okay, let's have a look. That is... Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Nice. I need to switch it light.
And as you switch on the light, you realise that you are not alone in this room, and Frank has been sitting next to you this entire time.
Oh god! This is stuff nightmares, please. Oh, so that is 8
Terrifying.
damage. Yeah.
Terrified is the right word, yeah.
So how much damage?
8 damage for the first shot.
Yep.
Okay, and the second one. Oof. That is a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
These things are literally just dressed up in a rag around their loins.
Yeah. Well, that's 11 damage then for the next shot.
Alright. Are you keeping track of your arrows, by the way?
Yes, I only have one left now.
Okay.
So it's gonna be spicy.
Alright then. Are you going to bonus action or anything?
For the time being, no, I'm all good.
Okay. Okay, so now do you want to take your second turn?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do
it.
yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my very last arrow on the orange boy again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. That's a 12 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. That's 9 points of damage.
9, lovely. Okay, this thing isn't looking particularly happy. Do you have any spells that you can use instead of arrows?
That was my only silver weapon,
Poisoned arrows,
so I can
like,
scream at it.
I put poison on the other arrows last time.
I can throw a torch at it.
Agony.
I tried to turn her usual arrows into poison arrows last time.
Yes, that's something you need to keep doing.
Huh?
That's something you need to keep doing, unfortunately.
Oh, so I thought, was it not this particular battle we're in that I did it? Or did we stop?
Yeah, that's sort.
Okay, so we're in a second fight to that one.
I have nothing else I can do, sadly.
I suppose you could start shooting the snake.
Maybe. Don't want to yet, though.
Shoot Frank.
No!
Or any of the Tom Hollands are dancing around you.
No, I'm not gonna be too mean.
What would happen if she wished for more from Frank?
Lost.
You know, darling, if you want more arrows, you can always wish for them.
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna pass for the time being, because I can just buy someone the next day.
Yeah, but darling, my services are completely free of charge and totally safe.
From what I've heard, there's always a slight catch, so I'm still gonna hold off for the time being.
Okay. Right. Okay, so it's now Frank's turn. But still, none of you can see what he's doing. Right, 16 damage. You just hear this massive yelp as this electricity just surges around this corner. Okay, so it's the werewolf's turn now. So the orange one is going to attack the snake. Crit and miss. It's 14. The snake is pretty much curled up and isn't really moving that much. And the green one, having killed the cockatrice, is just going to barge everything out of the way and is going to attack the elemental. Let me get all this organised. There we go. Okay, so both of those hit. So that is 13 damage against the elemental. Liam? Have we lost everyone?
I'm here still.
Okay, good.
I don't know who else is here. Blimey.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
Liam.
Yeah, so
I
just...
heard a giggle.
Yes.
Prince
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, so I'm assuming Liam has muted himself or disappeared somewhere. But,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
Yo, hello. I just had to go put my phone on charge.
Sure.
Did I miss, you think?
That's 13 damage against the elemental.
It's taken damage, sorry.
Yes, 13 damage.
13, okay. I shall note.
Okay, and Frank has also taken 13 damage from some undisclosed source.
Still.
You just hear Frank next to Orange just going, "Ooh, that hurt more than it tickled, but still." Okay, and then... So, Olumba, you're up.
Bloody brilliant. Right, okay. Am I in any way able to get up to the werewolf that's up here?
There you go, you just have to clamber over all the bodies. But you can clamber over the griffin easily enough, but if you want to clamber over the alpha werewolf, then that will be an action.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that anyways. I'm just gonna like sort of stomp over its body.
Sure.
Just kind of rub salt in the wounds as I go.
Sure. Okay. Alright, so that then puts you next to the werewolf.
I just plunk down on top of him.
Bear with me one sec. There you go. Okay, so you now have an action and bonus.
Okay. So I'm going to swing my silver axe. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Ah, lovely. So that's going to be 9 damage plus 8 necrotic damage.
So 17 total, yep.
Yours.
Yeah, okay. Are you applying your rage bonus to that, by the way?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
And then I still have a bonus.
Yep.
Okay, let me go the same. 27 will hit. Yes.
But your bonus action, you need to use an item that's in your other hand.
I'm going with the helmet,
Okay,
the spiked helm.
sure.
That does 7 damage.
Okay. Right, so even though that you hit, the spiked helmet isn't silvered, so you penetrate it, you pull it out, and the wound just immediately heals.
Shame.
I love the attempt.
Okay, so if you want to be the Earth Elemental now,
Yes.
So
Let's
pick
do
your
that.
pick your targets.
I get to pick my target.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go with C's werewolf. Yeah, not Olumba.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Um, I got some amazing rolls there. Actually, I rolled a 20 and a 19, so that's 28, 27.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it makes 2 massive punches against the werewolf. It takes the damage, and then sort of like the areas that it was hit immediately heal,
Nice.
because it's also immune to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Okay, so Marilla is up, so what should you do? She doesn't actually have any moves that do damage other than inflict wounds, which is a touch. Oh wait, no. She is going to join you. One, two, three, four, five. She's basically going to come all the way around here. She's going to tap her alpha mark and is going to cast Moonbeam at the werewolf that's attacking. Wait, no, I don't need that. Right, so it failed its Constitution save. Okay, rather pitiful amount, but the Moonbeam does 5 damage. And as the light touches it, where's the NPC gone? Okay, so yeah, as the light smacks into this thing, it starts to lose its shape as a wolf, and while it's illuminated, you can see a small gnome in a ripped up apothecary outfit emerge from the werewolf form. But then Morella's spell basically stops, and the gnome starts twitching violently again and transforms back into a werewolf.
Cool.
Right, so, and then spiritual weapon. For 10 damage. Against the green. Okay. Creature's turn. The water elemental is now going to leave the battlefield, and the snake is going to attempt to escape. Wolf miss, and it's basically just going to use its action to dash, and it too is going to leave the battlefield. Okay, so Kashan, back up to the top. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this combat this round.
I don't actually have anything new. So everything's dead except this green werewolf.
But from your point of view, yes.
Okay. Well, there's currently an earth elemental in the way. Okay. I'll get up. Oh yeah.
It'll be an action to clamber over the werewolf.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Sure. Let's take some swings. So do I get one thingy and one offhand?
Yep. So 1 silver axe and 1 flame blade.
Cool. That is 16 plus 3. 19 on the axe.
Yep.
21 on the flame blade.
Yep. Both hit.
And 6, 2, and 4 for damage. So 12 damage total. Hang on, plus 5. 17 damage total.
17. So that is. All right. This thing is looking very, very hard.
Good. Very, very good.
Okay. Totem, you're up.
Right. I'm sure this thing's dead.
Yeah, everything that's got across on it is dead.
I'm going to stand next to Morella. I'm going to cast Fire Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
15 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
Fire damage. And a flammable objects hit by it are ignited if it's not being worn or carried.
Okay, so in that regard, oops. This building is now on fire. Alright. Go do anything else on?
No, I moved. That was my action. From this action I'm leading.
Okay. So the green one is now dead. The alpha is dead. So Onyx, it's your turn now.
About that one.
You sure I can restock you, darling? I can restock you very deeply.
I'm good. Thank you, though. Oh. Man.
I don't know for certain, but I feel like Frank just said something deeply unsettling.
Just a little bit. I actually have no clue what I'm gonna do.
Stuff, things.
Yeah, but I don't have anything silver anymore, so like I can't really do things effectively. I'm gonna like hold my action, like I'm gonna ready an arrow and just hold it. So I can keep an eye on the orange one, like shoot at it to distract it if it goes wompo at someone else, essentially. Because I can't see if it's attacking anyone at the moment.
Alright. Bear with me one moment. Just want to check something.
Concern.
So much concern.
Okay. Well, I thought Hunter's Mark might do like magic damage or something, but it just does whatever damage the...
It does whatever damage
Yeah.
the weapon is
Yeah.
being used for.
Because I could have said you could have basically done Hunter's Mark, then just fired 2 normal arrows at it and...
I wish.
Just do the Hunter's Mark damage. Okay, so you're basically just holding attacks in the event that... Okay. Alright, so... Frank's turn. Okay, so you just hear the sound of building electricity and then the sound of something heavy dying and falling to the floor. From where Frank ran off to. So now it's the werewolf's turn, and it's the only werewolf left. So in the interest of self-preservation, it is going to turn like a little bitch and run away. And so in that regard, guys, you have won this battle.
Yay!
Easy.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Oh, not at all.
And all it cost was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 normal werewolves, for 1 alpha werewolf. Let's see.
And most of the town.
So 11 werewolves, 1 alpha, and then a griffin.
Here comes the XP. XP.
A cockatrice.
I think the rabbit's going to be the clutch moment.
Oh, that's going to tip us over to the next level, I think.
A rabbit.
If it wasn't for that rabbit. Oh.
A hyena. Water elemental. A water weird. A giant constrictor. I'll just say for the sake of brevity, because I can't be asked to run this combat anymore, that the Earth Elemental basically just ran out of time and has basically just dissolved back into the Earth.
Seems reasonable.
I'm busted, I get that.
So that's 2 cockatrices, a creeper, okay, so how much XP do werewolves give?
These are the real questions.
700
Lot.
times 11, so that's 7,700 from the werewolves. I'll do like a proper number for you guys. The alpha, 10,000 XP. Griffin. 450. Two cockatrices, 200. Rabbit, 10. Hyena, 10. Waterweird, 700. Maths really makes me like really anxious for some reason, so bear with me. Giant constrictor snake, 450. Earth elemental, 1800. Creeper, 5E. 100. Okay, maths time. That's 10,000 plus 450 plus 200 plus 20 plus 1800 plus 700 plus 450 plus 1800 plus 100. So in total, you guys have gained 23,220 XP. So divvy that between the 5 of you. That's 4,644 XP.
Wow.
Right, okay, so
What was the number again? I'm so sorry.
4,644.
Thank you.
So your XP total should be 43385.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not quite at the next level, but you're definitely getting there. Did you guys get that?
Think so.
yeah.
David?
Sorry, how much XP was it total?
So in total, your amount should be 43385.
43385.
It's 4,644 to add.
So our total XP should be 43385.
Yep.
Cool. Oh.
Okay, so now that you've won this battle, what would you like to do?
I'm definitely checking this alpha for parts.
Okay. After Olumba's finished teabagging his head.
Be a while.
Oh boy.
I'll also opt to not tell Scott that I love that teabag the werewolf. Feels like it might be a sore subject.
Just maybe.
Don't worry, darling. I can tell him for you if you want.
How about you tell him like you did it, and then we'll see.
Well, I won't be lying.
I don't need to know that.
Oh, and he just basically points in the direction of that warrior Frank ran in.
Wow.
Should we try and find Warrior Frank?
Should we?
I know, but like he's just ran off. Like we don't know exactly where he's gone.
Should we?
Okay. Your problem, not mine, I guess.
I'll leave it to Olumba to deal with.
That's not my problem.
Hey, it was your wish.
That's true. I don't have to accept whole responsibility, though.
I'm going to look.
Oh boy.
The alternative is you let Frank run loose.
Damn it.
And then lawyer Frank appears behind you. So, may I remind you, sir, that you are responsible for any damage caused by Warrior Frank on the premises of the Clinging Isles, as proven by the fact that you've already paid a fine for him.
Ooh.
I did that, yeah.
And then it disappears.
Yeah, okay. Let's go find this dude.
Fair enough.
God, say, I'm going to drag my heels, though.
Get teabagged an alpha. No, I have to pick up Frank. Okay.
What can I salvage as loot from the monsters that are around us?
Okay. I'll conclude the Frank thing first. So Olympias, you basically begrudgingly go down the street in the direction of where Frank was. You can see Frank is literally teabagging a dead werewolf that he has apparently killed.
Oh, that's my boy.
Proud dad moment.
Okay, so what would you like to try and salvage?
What is worth grabbing is the question. Is there anything in particular that's like sort of special about like werewolf fangs or?
Yeah, well, fangs, claws, but you imagine that werewolf fur could hold some level of value as well, but
I don't
you're not
feel
entirely
like
sure of
skinning the
specifics.
werewolves, but I could take some fangs and some claws. What about griffin feathers? The griffin feathers could surely.
Yep, you immediately know griffin feathers are. But they're not immensely valuable, but they're the sort of feathers that wizards use to write magical objects, so they'll definitely be very valuable to the magical community.
Cool.
You also remember that every time that you have killed a monster, and you want some level of recognition for it, you've had to take a trophy of some sort from the creature.
Do I take the head of the alpha? I think I'll take the head of the alpha.
Okay, sure.
What can I? So what can I scavenge up and double?
Okay, so if you're just doing it on the alpha, can I get a nature check from you?
A nature check. Natural. Flat rolls. 14.
Okay. Now can I get a strength check from you to try and, as you jimmy out the fangs? Yeah, can I get a strength check for the fangs, the claws, and the head?
Alright, 23 for the first roll.
Okay.
25 for the second roll. And how's that? 23 for the third roll.
Okay, so you're basically able to take all the claws, all the fangs, and the head. So that's 20 claws, because it basically has the full set of fingers and toes on each of its paws.
Cool.
So that's 20 claws. It then has... how many teeth does a wolf have? How many teeth does a wolf have? You've got 42 teeth from the werewolf.
Wow.
And then, after like a good bit of hacking, you've
I've got the head.
yeah, you've now got the head. This thing weighs a ton.
Great. I'll let Marilla carry it.
Well,
Oh no.
well, Marilla is dealing with Tordum, having noticed that Tordum's arm, where she was bitten by the werewolf, is a complete and utter mess. Like it reeks to high heaven, and it's definitely infected with something.
Oh no.
Oh, that is very not good.
Do you want to do anything about that, Tordum?
No, I'm just going to let Marilla pet my arm and maybe munch on a bit of dead cockatrice or something.
Okay. Right, so can I get a medicine check from you, please?
I'm proficient in medicine. Still didn't help me roll. I got roll 7.
Okay. Yes, you don't really have any concept of what this infection is.
Okay.
Okay. But so she's going to cast basic cure wounds on you for 7 health.
I think I'm back to full health now.
Yeah, but she's trying to fix your infection.
Okay.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
Nope.
I'm getting off the building finally. Hopefully.
You find yourself surrounded by scantily clad Tom Hollands doing the Umbrella song.
Hello.
Wonderful. Whatever makes him happy. Oh boy. Okay.
Wrong choice of words, I feel.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, so Olumba, are you going to do anything?
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so okay, so you basically have a choice. You can either sort of like rest here, or try and put out the fires, etc., or you can basically just leave. It's still very much the middle of the night, so your patrol is still happening, and it will basically finish when the sun comes up.
I don't mind.
We should probably maybe scavenge your silver arrows.
Oh yeah, shoot! I forget that's the thing that I ought to do. Ah.
It could be helpful.
Yeah, that might save me a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that.
Alright. I keep forgetting what the rules are about this, because we haven't actually had any shooter people in the group before. But it's basically you collect half of what you've used, isn't it?
I've never collected crossbow bolts, but I scavenged a ton, and I have not many left.
Hmm.
I have
Recovering arrows.
I have it
try
somewhere.
me. Every time you expend one piece of... At the end of the battle, you recover half of your expended ammunition by taking a minute to search the battlefield. Yeah. So you get half of your silver arrows back.
Nice.
I have 23 crossbow bolts left.
Have you used your crossbow at all today?
Not today.
Okay.
I couldn't. I failed to silver the. If you recall.
Okay. But you wanted to try and collect griffin wings, didn't you? Or feathers, rather.
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, it's just a case of just plucking them out. So can I get a sleight of hand from you, please?
Yeah. 17.
Okay, that's how many feathers you got.
17 feathers.
Okay. If you want to use your hungry jaws on the cockatrice, you can.
Yeah. No, I'm just munching on it. But no, I don't need to.
Okay.
I'm just munching on it.
Okay. So are you guys going to do anything about the burning buildings?
I did try to warn people to not burn the buildings. I want that on record.
I'll try and help put them out, but like I'm not the best because it's just one person. So I'll do my best.
I currently breathe fire.
Oh boy.
I don't know how well I would put a fire out, but I assume that in my my time of occasionally accidentally setting things on fire, I've learned how to put them out. is my thought process. So I'd like to try and minimize the amount of damage that we've done, considering the amount of damage that we've done.
Okay. Okay, so you guys take like a few minutes and try to gather up water from the well to put out the fires. Marilla is going to rather feebly try to cast mending on the buildings to try and fix them. She manages to put the door back on its hinges, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, at least she's trying.
Do you want to do what we discussed about the pod?
Yeah, we'll take a pot.
Okay.
Taking a pot.
Do you want to ask them about it?
I want to steal a pot.
What?
My barrel
Yeah.
broke. I want a pot.
Okay.
Okay. For the record, she's referring to one of the big metal cauldrons that people were cooking food out of.
Oh boy.
Sure.
But it's going to be too heavy for her to carry, so she needs somebody else to carry it.
I'm not carrying it for you. But if you can find somebody else who will, sure.
Fine, I'll leave it. But if I get squished, it's all your fault.
Blame Olumba.
Yeah, does Olumba want to volunteer for this?
Maybe. I could.
He's
Okay.
thinking about it.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're willing, then then if you can add a barrel to your inventory.
I'll have a look. Barrel.
And Tordum is going to attempt to replace her barrel with a metal cauldron.
Yay.
Okay, so now that you guys have done your scavenging and recovering, what do you guys want to do?
I'll make my barrel.
Or would you rather we called it here for tonight so that...
Yes, that might be a good shout. I do have more than one.
Yeah, okay.
And
I'm
hopefully
fine
by
with
the
that.
time we next time manage to come around, Charlotte will be back with us.
Yes, fingers crossed.
The irony is that her laptop crapped up right when this fight began, and she comes back and it's finished. She just comes back to see all this devastation.
Yeah.
You're like, all the werewolves are dead, all these random creatures turned up, Tom Holland is dancing around Onyx.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill out in my pot of soup.
And everything's on fire.
Oh, it's fine. That's normal for them anyway, setting things ablaze.
This is unfortunately true. I do try keeping it alive. It just doesn't always work that way.
Alright guys, well done. It was really touch and go there for a minute.
Thanks for the sash.
I think everyone should give a round of applause to Olumba, because his creatures rated saves the day.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
a
beans, man, this bag
creeper
again.
True. Facts.
And you all thought it was a bad idea.
I had no
I mean,
opinion. I just walked in on it already done.
I still have some questions.
I think we all do.
Such as...
I've just watched pink frogs become 9 different random creatures.
The answer to any question is mind your damn business.
but speaking of Olumba, did you recover your bean?
Did I recover my bean? Is that something I'm able to do?
Rules has written no, but I allow it.
Then yes.
Oh no.
He's only got like 4 beans in his bag, so...
I wonder what would happen if you.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very
Maybe
sparse
if you
bag.
recover more,
Oh,
if
that,
you
okay,
grow more
that's fair
beans.
enough.
You should. I think you should have to spend the day to actually grow it, and
The beans maybe just multiply by themselves inside the bag as if they were living.
You can just find like an apothecary somewhere and just grow my beans.
My beans are too small.
Oh god.
no comment.
Alright guys, really good session.
Yes.
Very well done, and thank you for surviving.
Maybe next time don't try and TP chaos, man.
Thank you for some. Now I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Just fine. Yeah.